What's going on, guys? This is Burrs here with the first installment of the sleeping bag clinic of 2013 testing that I'm doing. And this one's going to involve the Sierra Designs Mobile Mummy. This isn't on the market yet. They actually sent this to me to kind of test out and see what my thoughts were on it and report back to them about it. And it's definitely a bag I like. It's definitely a bag that I was really interested to see how it reacted out into the cold, because reacted in the cold, not into the cold. But as far as this bag goes, you know, their comfort rating is 27 degrees. Their extreme rating is 16 degrees. This is made of 800 duck down, which this is actually a dry down, so you can get it wet and it's still supposed to have some fluff to it. Haven't gotten to test that out yet, but I will. And as far as this test goes, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go outside with the bag. I'm going to go outside with the thermometer, and we're going to stand out there for 10 minutes, try to you know, acclimate myself to the outside temperature before we start the test. That way I'm not going from the inside of my home directly outside into the bag. Obviously, I'm going to be warm, and it's not going to be a good test because most of the time you're going to be backpacking, you're going to be in an emergency situation. You're already going to be in the cold when you get into your bag. So I'm going to acclimate myself for 10 minutes, kind of cool down as much as I can with the clothing, etc. Then what I'm going to do is get into the bag, take the thermometer in with me. This is going to be a 10-minute test. So I'll lay in the bag for 10 minutes, see where the temperature, you know, starts and stops, you know, at the end of 10 minutes, and see how that curve is as far as how fast, you know, it got up to certain temperatures, and you know, kind of get the characteristics of how the bag felt. So let's go ahead and get outside and start the test. The one thing that really stood out to me was how fast this bag heated up. You know, I started out at 39 degrees, and over the course of 5 minutes, this bag was already up to 66 degrees. There's some bags on the market that actually only get up to 66 degrees, 67 degrees after 10 minutes, let alone the fact that this bag got to 66 degrees, you know, in 5 minutes. You know, and it just continued to get warm. The bag felt extremely warm, not uncomfortably warm, but you could definitely tell that you were gonna, you know, have a good night's sleep as far as having the bag, you know, stay warm. And it finished out around 73, 74 degrees, which to my amazement, the warmest bag that I've actually tested to this point. I've tested a 0-degree sleeping bag by North Face 2 years ago, you know, and it only got 70 degrees. So this bag is actually rated, you know, between 16 and 27 degrees, and it got warmer. You know, I was warmer inside of it than I was inside of that 0-degree North Face Elkhorn. So this bag really impressed me. So as you saw there, you know, there was definitely a huge ramp up as far as 5 minutes goes. This bag was at 66 degrees. And by the end of the test, we were at 74 degrees, 73, 74 degrees. Now, the one reason why I think that is actually the design of this, which is a smaller hood. A lot of bags will actually come out here and be cut kind of like, you know, a lot broader, if you will. And you have to cinch them down really tight with the internal, you know, bungees that they have to get them real tight around your head. This bag is actually designed to conform directly to your head, as far as there really isn't any wasted space around your head. It's a relatively, I wouldn't say a new design, but it's not utilized a lot by a lot of manufacturers. Sierra Design has made this bag, and this is the other thing that really impressed me, was this bag actually has these slots on the side, so you can actually put your arms out. They call it the Mobile Mummy because you can be mobile with it. You can get out of the bottom of it, but you can keep the top on. Then you can put your arms through here. Say you wake up in the morning, you want to, you know, reach over and grab something. You don't have to get out of your bag. And they actually have these slots on the side, which actually they are enclosed kind of like that. They're not zipped up or anything. They're just kind of, you know, this kind of falls over top of the other portion. And, you know, that interests me because I was wondering to myself, is this bag actually going to release a lot of my heat through this, you know, system they have on the side here? Because, you know, they have those slots on the side. And this bag really performed well. That's the thing that impressed me the most with this bag, was the fact that, you know, given these sides that were open, they're not open, but they're open, and you pull this little part over the top of them. But, you know, compared to a regular bag, which doesn't have any slots on the side at all, this bag really was warm. It was warm, it was comfortable. I've used it many times before today, and it was really cool to actually see how it performed as far as, you know, actually getting a thermometer in there and getting an actual temperature, which confirmed the fact that, you know, I really like this bag from when I've used it in the past. The other thing that this bag has is actually a front zipper. It doesn't have a zipper on the side, it's actually directly down the front. And it goes pretty much all the way down. So a lot of bags you'll see will save a lot of, they'll gain a lot of warmth through having the zipper maybe come up to here. This bag actually goes all the way down to the to your feet pretty much. So really impressed with this bag. I really want to get this bag out into like a 15-degree weather. They're saying that's where the extreme limit is, I guess, as far as comfort goes. And I wouldn't say comfort, that's the extreme limit of the bag. Now I'm 3 degrees off the comfort level. Now the comfort is 27 degrees. We have this at 30 degrees, and this bag was really warm, so I'm really expecting, you know, at 15 degrees, this bag's still going to be around the 70-degree mark. But we'll see when that video comes out. When the temperature drops a little bit more, I can get that test in. So if you guys have any questions on this bag, go ahead and let me know. If you have a Sierra Design bag and you want to leave your comment about that bag and how it performs, go ahead and leave that down in the comments section down below, or better yet, make a video about it. And until next time, later.
Is it a small button?
Yeah.
Is it like right here?
It's right on the top.